Guess we're getting rid of this, huh? Oh, is that the grass? Why is there's a cedar tree in here?
Wait, huh?
Yeah. You see all this stuff under there?
Something's living under your bathtub.
Oh yeah. No, there's something living under this. Oh, that's a bone. There's a bone.
Wait, what?
Oh, there's a foot! I swear to God, there's a foot in there. I knew it was bad. We just extracted a foot from behind the bathtub. Shoo! What's going on, folks? We are starting the cabin renovation. We are at the ranch. We got the ranch cabin. Today is demolition day. We are gutting this sucker. We are redoing it. If you guys are new here, we built this nice lake and we're gonna build this sweet barnuminium. It was gonna be like giant 4 or 5 bedroom suite, giant garage, all this cool glass door, catch clean cook station, all this stuff. You guys saw all the plans if you guys been tuning in, but that's what we were gonna do because this cabin, it's pretty milk toast. And you know, because of everything going on in the world, in fact, it was actually ironic. Today, I finally got a quote back from the supply store, which was, it's been 4 months since I put in I submitted it. And all they did was give me a bid. They didn't say when they could do it. They didn't do it. In the bid, just for tin and the lumber to frame it. So just a shed building, $100,000, not including labor. Not including labor. $100,000 for a pile of wood and a pile of tin on the ground, not put together, $100,000. You know, I said, listen, Beefcake Construction can fix this thing up for a lot cheaper, okay? So actually, we've been meeting with Brad the Builder. He posted a video on his channel, kind of touring this thing. We're coming up with some ideas. He is going to be the brains behind the operation of the designing of it, how to turn this milquetoast cabin into something legit, like something we actually want to stand. The whole goal of this has to be Macy approved, okay? She doesn't want to come down here, and I don't blame her, because the cabin smells like ass. So we have to fix that first. The smell has got to go. We need to get the floor out of here. We need to get the cabinets out of here. We were talking about maybe screening this in, like a little porch area, and then maybe pouring more concrete over there for an outdoor grilling area, or we could do vice versa. Something like that, extending this, so you get a bunch more. Like, this cabin's pretty small, so if we have 4 or 5 guys here, and if it's nice outside, which we're always outside here, unless it's like literally in the dead of winter, we want to make sure the outside area is, usable. So, we talked about taking this and extending it to the end, so you'd have like just this massive area, and one of them could be screened in where you have like a little rocking chair, put a TV up, make it something legit. So we're doing that today, but the whole series of actually renovating this will be on my second channel. For those of you guys that don't know, Beefcake Construction right here. And if somehow we're matching. I mean, the same shorts. The same shirt. We're looking good though. And also this merch is available. It'll be linked down in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. But my other channel, Beefcake Construction LLC, is the channel where we put kind of all the side projects, stuff that just goes on. We've been mowing lawns. We've been, power washing decks. We've been doing a bunch of cool stuff, and you guys have been seeming to love it. I mean, the feedback has been amazing on that channel. So that channel will be linked down in the description, but that's where you're going to see every video after today. Today, I figured you guys would want to see the demo. After this, it's going to be renovation, putting in new floor, putting in new cabinets, painting, power washing, new fixtures, stuff like that. And we are going to try to document it pretty in depth, like, at not just a high level of like, watch us time lapse putting in a floor, like straight up, here's what we're using, how we're using, and here's how we're going to put it in. Like, not tutorial because you guys don't want to learn from us, but we'll be a little bit more in depth. And we're going to have Beefcake Construction hopefully do the majority of it. We might bring in some of Brad's workers to help us, just to guide us, because we're Beefcake Construction. But that's going to be on the second channel. So if you like what you see today and you want to see us turn this turd into a gem, a diamond, then you got to go subscribe to the other channel, because that's where a lot of it's going to happen. I will reveal it. Wow, English is tough. Reveal it at some point on this channel, but everything else will be on that channel. And then another thing, I know we're talking a lot, but Brad the Builder, he's the design guy. So if you guys want to be on the inside of the designs, the logistics, the quotes, the bids, more of the, custom home builder type role, which is what he's playing here, even though this is probably his least lucrative project he's ever done, but he's doing it because he's a nice guy. That will be on Brad the Builder's channel, which will also be linked down below. So if you want to follow the whole thing, if you want to follow the demo, well, you're in luck, because that's what's happening here. You want to follow the renovation project, it'll be at the second channel. If you want to follow the design and kind of like just getting it, we got to do it cheap, okay? We have $100,000 to compete with just for materials for the other project. I plan to put like maybe 10, maybe 15 into this. We are also doing another project I'll show you guys here in a second. Pop Beefcake and Nate are down over there. We are going to be renovating the shed. I will show you guys that here in a bit. And so we've got I think like a $5,000 budget to do the shed. I think $5,000 for that. And then I think, depending how crazy we go here, I think we can probably do it for 10. But if we want to really step it up, like if we wanted to pour concrete here and add this, we're probably gonna be in that $15,000 range. So I'll show you guys inside. And so anyways, that's what's going on. We're doing a lot. We got a bunch of different channels that are gonna be documenting this cabin build. So you're gonna have to go check out all of them if you want to stay in the loop with all things ranch cabin. Oh yeah. Oh
That smell's
yeah.
gotta go.
We gotta get the, hey, this is what's gotta go. Get that sucker going. Cool. Yep. We gotta kick all these on. We gotta
It ain't
get.
bad in here though.
No,
Temperature-wise.
no, temperature-wise, it's not that bad. It smells like a sewer, like a legitimate sewer. So this is the cabinet. You guys are new. I haven't decided yet if we're. I mean, the cabinets don't look that bad, and it's a lot of work to take them out and put them in. I don't know. We need comments below what you would do. I mean, today you're gonna see us gut everything like this thing. That's worthless. You gotta go, Junior. And Brad actually said he has. Ooh, that nice spider web. You like that?
Ew. Gross.
Brad said he's got an oven range that's from an old remodel he wants to give us. So, like, that's going to be the whole thing, is how can we renovate this entire cabin as inexpensively, if that's the best way to put it, as possible. And that's, again, where you're going to see a lot of the thinking power over on Brad's channel. Because Brad's going to say, hey, you could come in here and put in hardwood floor. But actually, you should put in LVT because it's cheaper and, won't scratch, and Banjo won't, ruin it because he spills drinks everywhere. But we're talking about this wall right here, talking about blowing this wall out. Okay, again, we talked about it on Brad's channel. He's going to be doing all the drawings and the design, but like opening this whole thing up, blowing this wall out so it's one giant room. We talked about maybe making an addition through this. There's nothing on the other side of this wall. It's outside. Cutting a hole here and putting another either hangout space or bedroom over there. I mean, there's a lot to do, but today's video, we're gutting it. So we got to get these recliners out. We got to get all the furniture out of here so we can rip up the carpet and see what we're dealing with. I mean, the smell is so bad. We don't know. I mean, there's definitely mold right there. That's water damage right there. So we got to figure out, what's behind here? Do we need to take this sucker out or not? We got to figure out what to take out. I mean, these blinds and curtains, they got to get out of here. We're going to put in mini splits, actual heat and AC units, so it can properly stay heated and cooled. I mean, the bathroom. I mean, look at that floor's got to go.
Yeah.
We got to get that. We got to get that floor
She's
out of
gone.
here. Now, the question is it going to be moldy? Well, that's moldy. Yeah, there's mold growing in there.
That's going in the garage.
So we're going to gut all this. We got to do it with deep clean. Just, oh.
Yeah, it's bad in
I smell like
here.
I'm on an episode of 30 Jobs right now. This is just.
See that nice big old roach too?
Ooh, there is a roach. Gross.
This place is crusty.
So there's a reason why I wanted to build a brand new barnuminium, because I didn't want to deal with the headache of renovating this sucker. And I don't even know if it's possible, but Brad did take me to a cabin on the river that completely flooded. I mean, water was nipple deep, and it looked just like this. And he renovated it, and it looked like a brand new modern tiny home. And so I was like, well, we can do the same thing. Brad's proven to me he has all up here on how to turn this thing into an awesome cabin. So taking these out, huh?
Who was letting her eat from the old bed?
What casing even is that?
That would be a 6.5. That's your favorite round. Was that you?
Oh, definitely shot it there, yeah. Like replacing all this. So there's a closet here. We talked
Getting rid
about
of this, aren't
knocking.
we?
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't need a closet. This will make the bedroom bigger. So we talked about banging this wall out, potentially. Demoing that. Taking this out. This bed set is way too big for this room. Like, we can't hardly open and shut the door. So there's a lot going on. We talked about maybe putting the countertop to go across here. So we have to get rid of this refrigerator because I need more countertop. Look at the countertop space. We ain't got none. And then this is like 12 inches wide. So we got to figure out how can we spend the least amount of money and put the least amount of effort into it, but completely transform this thing with the littlest, like I said, the least amount of money possible. So we don't have to go spend $100,000 on tin and lumber, which, not including labor, that's not including concrete. That's not including electrical. That's not including garage doors. That's not including, I mean, the barnuminium we're trying to build should have been like maybe 150K. It's like 300 and 400K because of COVID and all this. I'm like, listen, Rick, I ain't trying to go broke. So we already bought this place. I already own it. So let's take what we have and make it work. That is the plan with the cabin. We will, we'll show you what the plan is with the shed, and then we'll get to work. Like I said, if you want to follow all this step by step, including the shed, you're gonna have to go check out the Beefcake Construction channel. But as far as this goes, as far as the shed, we are hopefully going to make it feel bigger and have more storage capabilities, because the other reason why we're building the barnuminium and why it was so expensive and so large is because we need a place to put the tractor, we need a place to put all the side-by-sides, clean your deer, all that good stuff. And this shed's not that bad of size. It was 24 by 36,
36.
24 by 36 or something like that, and which isn't bad. It's not a bad size. There's a beam in the middle that we have to get rid of in order to get the tractor in. But one day we sat and said, okay, how can we make this thing work? Well, you've got 12 by 36 and you've got 12 by 36. It's an open awning, which is fine. We can park stuff under it, but you're gonna get all your winter and snow and rain and stuff like that on it, which you don't want all this nice equipment getting rained on. So we thought, well, what if we took this and tinned the whole thing in and enclose it and then put a garage door right here and do it on both sides? So then you go from having a 24 by 36 space to a 48 by 36 space.
Which is very close to the size shop you have at the house.
When we have a lot of stuff in there. So we were thinking, you know, side-by-sides could go here, small boats could go here, four-wheelers could go here, and then in here, we would put the tractor. The only problem with that is we've got a giant steel beam that goes across, and this post is in the way for the tractor. So at some point, we'll remove the steel beam, put in a new header of some sort, or cut it out. We'll figure it out. Again, you'll have to follow the BEEFCAKE Construction channel. We'll show you all this stuff. But ideally, you pull the tractor in here, you take your side-by-sides, and we were talking about putting in doors here, like man walk-in doors here. So you could walk to the side-by-sides and just have like the cheap little, you know, when you go to like a storage unit auction place, you roll up the storage unit doors. It's just like little roll-up doors, so nothing too expensive or crazy. So besides the cabin, which is what today's video is about, we are going to be renovating this whole thing here. We haven't decided if we're going to keep the cooler or not. Maybe we'll, maybe we won't. I feel stupid taking it out, but it does take up a lot of space. There's a giant heater back here that we don't need, that we could take out. And, you know, again, instead of just leaving what we have and building brand new and wasting money, I'm going to try to do the adult thing, the responsible thing, and take what we have and just make it better. So that's the plan right now. We are going to get to gutting. The boys are getting ready to unload the trailer. We have a trailer full of lumber for this, but we're not doing this in today's video. Like I said, the cabin gut is what we're planning on doing because it's hot out today. And well, you saw we had some AC units in there, but give it 2 months, 2 months, give me 2 months, give me 8 weeks, folks. And you will see all of this be perfectly enclosed. Garage doors, we're going to have lights that go through here. We're going to renovate that whole thing. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. 2 months and a budget of about 15 to 20K, which I know maybe sounds like a lot, but you guys got to understand how expensive everything is. In fact, I'll show you how expensive everything is. You open that door. I'm going to show you guys how much was the lumber? 7? 8? So I'm going to show you what $700 of lumber looks like in today's day and age, okay? You might be thinking $700. Heck, you can build a nice little tree house for that. Listen, you couldn't put up 4 walls with that lumber, barely 4 walls. That's $700 of lumber. So when we say we've got a budget of like 15 to 20, well, there's 1,000 of it right there. And just, I mean, that's untreated 2x4s. That's the cheapest lumber you can get.
Yeah, that's dirt.
It's, yeah, nothing. We got 4x4s. I mean, it looks like a lot of lumber, but there's 1,000. So there goes, oh, I can't do that math. 5%, 5 to 7.5% of our budget's sitting right there. Yeah, and we got nothing.
Ain't good. We don't have a single appliance.
We don't have appliances. We don't have cabinets. We don't have flooring. It's gonna be tough to get it done for that, but we're gonna try. So you guys stay tuned. Shoo! Pre-demo meeting complete, folks. We discussed. We're on the fence. This is one of those moments. You either just put lipstick on the pig, or you kill the pig and buy something that looks better than I don't know if that's the right analogy, but we're killing the pig, folks. We are not putting lipstick on this thing. We're killing it. We were just like, you know, we could just change the carpet, maybe take out the floor, paint some things, whatever. And we made the executive decision to dig in deeper and dive in deeper than we're gonna regret it. We're gonna regret it, but we're doing it anyways. We're gutting everything. We're getting all new cabinets, all new appliances. This wall right here, we're ripping all of this wood out across the entire, all this, boom, gone. Every single wall, gutted down to the studs. New floor, all this, gutted down to the studs. New floor, everything is gonna go.
Some money to pay for this remodel?
Yeah, save every penny we got, boys. Check the couch cushions. We're gonna need it. So we're talking all new cabinetry, all new appliances. We're gonna put a new vanity in here. I mean, it's like there's literally, look at this. There's roaches. What do you do with that? Look at this. And we haven't been here. Like this is the filth that occurs naturally. It's not like we're in here throwing water. Like this place is disgusting. Gross. I wish you guys could smell it. Gone, gut, gone. And now I realize we're gonna put at least 2 days in a demo, which is fine. We'll come back tomorrow, we'll get it done. But, I mean, everything. The only room that we're probably not gonna touch a lot is up here. We're gonna put new carpet in. This room, you can't do much with. Look at all these bugs. See those bugs? I don't see any mouse, but I think we've done good on mice control. But, yeah, you know, new blinds, curtains, stuff like that. We gotta make this place enjoyable for what we have. You know, there's some decent space under here. We got a little heater. So, we'll replace all the flooring here. I mean, trim. Like, we're gonna regret it. I'm telling you, we're gonna regret it. And we're gonna spend more than our budget. I'm telling you, we're gonna spend more than our budget because we did not originally plan to rip out every panel. But I think it looks dated. I think it looks like not up to date and not nice and not clean. And we also have to figure out where the mold is. So we pretty much have to tear out the walls anyways. But I do say we want to make it, see this golden oak? It doesn't look awful, okay? I was fine with it. And I said, listen, if we're gonna spend 15 grand, 20 grand, you might as well spend 25 and put in new, like this is not gonna be, this is like cheap stuff. That stuff's not that expensive. Like we're like, you know, putting reclaimed wood up the wall, which we have free reclaimed wood from the cabin. So we could do an accent wall. It'll allow us freedom. We could rearrange this kitchen. So this is where we need your guys' help. We don't have, the stove doesn't have to go here. The stove could go here. The stove could go over there. Huh?
We're breaking stuff already.
They're already breaking stuff. I mean, we could put nothing over here. If we just want a bigger walkway, we could bump the countertops out. We could frame that door in and bump it out a little more. Like, listen, if we're gonna do it, listen, Rick, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. So now we bit off way more than we can chew. We're gonna have to hire more people. This is gonna be a legit beefcake construction operation. This is not just, again, putting lipstick on a pig. This is gonna be legitimate demolition. We cutting carpet already?
He's cutting carpet. He didn't wait for you.
What's under there? Black mold or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Some kind of cheap padding.
Plywood looks good.
Ooh, that's nice wood.
That's plywood.
Old school plywood.
All right.
They don't build them like that anymore.
No, that's
We're in
not,
good shape.
That's not bad. Pretty much everything. Like I said, we're gonna blow a hole. This whole wall is gonna go. It's gonna connect into here. We were talking about putting a bar top here with a TV here, maybe an addition over here because there's water damage up there. So we have to redo this wall anyway. So I said if we're redoing it, then we might as well make an addition. Look at this spider. Look at him. That's what we're dealing with. So as we gut it, as we find the mold, we need to get rid of the insect issue as well. So flooring coming up, the whole thing's getting gutted. You guys stay tuned.
And I think we probably need to pull this trim off the bottom all the way around because that trim's going to be in the way of the carpet anyway. So
We need to start popping the trim off.
yeah.
Then. First piece.
Oh.
I say we're taking the wall out.
Are we sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'm confident about taking load-bearing walls out, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm seeing less critters than I expected.
Really?
Look at that.
Good stuff.
Smell the plywood.
Carpet's out. We got the trim boards up. The little, what are those tack boards? Is there a name for those?
Tack strips.
Tack strips. They're gone. So now this is all carpet's done. We did find got a little bit of that action.
A little water damage.
Yeah, you got a little. See, that's kind of those things. If we put lipstick on the pig, we'd all die of mold. So we probably have to replace that panel there, cut it out at some point. We're not putting new flooring down for a long time, but Nate's working on getting this trim board out. We need to see what's behind this wall. This is the wall we're trying to get rid of. So we gotta make sure there's no damage, no electrical lines, there shouldn't be much. It was an exterior wall. We should really have no problems there. But up next is we're gonna try removing the paneling on this wall. Since we are for sure getting rid of this wall, we're 98% sure gonna get new paneling, but we're for sure getting rid of this wall, so we might as well rip up the paneling on this side and see what we find. There. All right, now we need a sledgehammer. Look at that wall. She's cleaned up. We're gonna leave it as is. We're probably gonna get some professionals out here to take out the load-bearing wall. Mainly the guys that are working on my house now. I was like, hey, you guys wanna come help us with the cabin? Like, yes, we gotta get the house finished first, or at least what they're working on now. So at some point soon, we'll come blow this wall out, but since it is load-bearing, we ain't trying to have this whole thing collapse, so we're gonna get some professionals out here. So we just wanna make their lives easier, where they can see exactly what they're working with. They got studs, they got the exterior wall, and all they gotta do is cut that out, build a header, put their posts in, whatever. So we've now realized how much of a pain it is to take this out. Remember when we were like, we're removing this and we're removing this, and lies, we're not doing that anymore. It would take us probably 2 days at least to remove all the paneling. It's very tough, it's all glued on. So a better idea is, since we were gonna probably replace the trim boards anyways, all this trim, we gotta replace all this. If we pop all the trim off, we can take sheets of whatever, either this stuff or something that looks a little bit more modern, or reclaimed wood, and we can put it over the top of this, okay, assuming there's no mold damage, and then put new trim pieces, and you would never know. So don't tell anybody, but I think that's gonna be a little easier. I mean, look at how long that took us. That was like 30-40 minutes for one wall. You have to pull this off, you have to pull this off, you'd pull that off, you have to pull this off. I mean, look at this room, all that. So although taking every bit of trim like this off is going to take probably the rest of the day today. I'll be honest, it's gonna take forever, but it has to come off anyways. So we're saving a step. We're gonna take all the trim off, which we would have done anyways, like I said, but instead of taking 2 days to ripping off the paneling, just put new paneling up, put new trim up, and you would never know. Again, we just gotta make sure there's no mold behind this, so you can always cut a little hole, check it, peep your head in there, make sure there's no issues, and then put it over the top of that. I think that's an easier thing to do. Save us a little bit of time. I mean, it's still gonna be a pain taking the trim off, putting new paneling on it, and put new trim on. I mean, that's days worth of work. But the demo part of it will probably save 2 days on the demo. So I think up next, we're just gonna pretty much run around and knock out every bit of trim boards we have. The reason why we haven't gutted this yet, because it decided to rain, pouring rain outside. Didn't know it was supposed to rain today. So our original plan was to take all of the appliances out, furniture out, then gutted, but we're here. We're not wasting no time. So next up, we're gonna remove all the trim pieces that we possibly can, and hopefully it stops raining, get the furniture out of here, and we'll be in business. Stay tuned.
I was wondering where this wire went. Like, obviously it doesn't go up. Like, it's got to go under the sill. I'm sure they didn't do that. Somehow they fished the wire down through a piece of pipe.
Oh yeah, I see the metal pipe.
Down. And then, look, a wooden junction box.
I like that.
Yeah, that's safe.
That's ocean approved. That's us. That's us. Yeah.
We did that.
Let's put a little piece of tin over it, because, you know, that'll make it even safer.
That's crazy.
Is that nuts? You want to burn your place
So
down?
where does that run? To that outlet?
To the
Oh, it
box.
goes to the box.
Yeah.
So from the breaker box to get power over here, that's where they ran. Instead of running it up and above the header like a normal person, I feel like, right? You're telling me that's not an electrician shouldn't do that?
That's a good way to burn your house down.
I like this cabin already. Well, we're getting a bunch of trim off. We got a lot more to go. Trim is gone. The sound difference.
Oh, is
and
that
that
crazy?
that shoe had some echo. So all of the trim, we didn't do the trim on the ceiling, so we might leave it. We're not sure because we're not going to touch the ceiling. But any trim that touches the paneling around the windows, around the doors, around everything is now gone. Where we can literally cut out the shape of this, boom, put it on there, put new trim up. You never know what's behind there. So looks different already. I mean, we're getting it. It's been a couple hours to get it all kind of figured out. But so we're going to leave this and probably let the boys use a chainsaw and cut that out because I don't want to be responsible for that. Now, this is where the fun part happens. This is probably what, besides the wall getting blown out, this is probably what's the most cool stuff is gonna happen as far as the remodel. We're gonna take out the floor. We decided we're gonna take out the cabinets. I know there's nothing wrong with them, and you guys are like, "Fair, if you're on a budget, why don't you just paint them?" But I don't know if I like, and we might just keep it the same. I don't know if I like the feng shui, the flow of this kitchen. It just, something about it ain't right. I don't know what it is. So we need to gut it down to basically nothing, and then decide how to redo it. Do we want uppers here? Do we want, like, I don't know. I just don't like how it is now, and I don't know how I want it. All I know is let's get it out of here. So next up is the kitchen. So we've got the main living room, dining room, I guess you could call it, completely done to the point where we have nothing to do with it until we get paneling and flooring, like essentially put it back together. But we're not gonna do that until they tear the wall out. So we've got, that room is complete for quite some time now. Now in here is where we need to get everything we're gonna keep out. So we're gonna keep appliances. We're not keeping this guy, but the appliances we're keeping, the furniture we're keeping, everything in the other room we're keeping. If we're keeping this bed, probably should. It's a nice bed. I don't really want it, but maybe I'll give it away to somebody that does. Everything we're keeping. Now we moved the dump trailer, which had all the scrap in it, all the trash, and we brought in the enclosed, which is actually opposite of what I planned on doing, but it is what it is. So we're gonna load up all the furniture into there, all the stuff we're keeping. Then we're gonna pull that to the shed, the shop, unload it there, tarp it, store it, and then back up the dump trailer and take off the cabinets, rip up the floor, rip up the trim, and gut it again. There's a lot going on. I will say by the end of the day today though, I think most of the gutting should be done as far as just the trim, ripping out cabinets, stuff like that. There's probably still gonna be a few more things that we can't get to today, but I mean, we've made some good progress. So with that being said, let's get the furniture out, get the cabinets out, the floor out, stay tuned. Alright, next update, folks. We got the kitchen ready to get gutted. We just got the fridge out, we have the microwave out. The appliances we're keeping, everything we're keeping is now out, right? Is there anything else? This whole cabin is filled with trash. We don't want anything else that's in here. This thing, empty. Well, we're keeping that. For the most part, it's empty. We're getting the bunk bed disassembled still. We'll keep that. We'll put it somewhere else. But we're pretty much ready for destruction. This thing can come off the wall. That thing needs to go in the trash. So get ready to get to destructing. Hey, how's it going? That's not the most effective way, I don't think.
No.
We just unscrew them.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Dude, these are not going nowhere. I think I gotta get this sucker off. I just had to get that one out for fun. Dude, these are bolted in. So we found out this was a mobile home, a trailer. There's no wheels though. So everything's bolted down like it's ready to go through an earthquake. So I don't think the sludge is the deal. Unfortunately. Oh, here. All right, now we can unbolt it.
Yeah.
Dude, these guys were serious about their cabinets. Look at this little nub action.
What are you gonna do with that?
This is not, that's not what that's for. That's for the 1/4-inch head.
Oh, is that what you had on?
That's my BEEFCAKE, not me.
Oh, I'm off.
Oh, I can't even reach.
Talked all that
That ain't
crap.
it. What do you see? You got why don't I have one of those knives?
I don't know.
You got any use for this? A little birdhouse or something? A little nesting box for some
Let's
chickens.
keep that.
Open it up. Grab the old eggs.
Give her a yank.
It's like,
There it is.
There we go.
You
Just
got
give it a
it on
yank.
back still. What's going on back there? We got a wire.
Oh. Can we just kill it and cut it, or we kill the breaker and give her a slice? We got electrical tape or anything to cover it up with, or? And I'm all for a little zap. Tell Banjo, pull that wire up. 1.
no. 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 Yep.
Nice. The one time the light on the drill comes in handy. Look at this. Can we take the lights back on, or?
Yeah, go ahead. Turn them on.
Okay.
Oh God, she's
Sick. 1, 2, 3. See how strong we are?
You guys are beefcakes.
Oh, hang on. Watch out now. Oh yeah. Also, we found this. It was just like that. In case I need to service the shower head on the other side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's right. I'd do that too. Those guys invented BEEFCAKE construction before we were even around.
Oh yeah.
I guess we're getting rid of this, huh? Oh, is that the grass? Why is there's a cedar tree in here?
Wait, huh?
Yeah. You see all this stuff under there?
Something's living under your
Oh
bathtub.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, there's something living under this. Oh, that's a bone. There's a bone.
Wait, what?
Oh, there's a foot. I swear to God, there's a foot in there.
A human
No,
foot?
no, not human. There's a bird foot. There's a bird foot in here. There's a foot in here.
Where?
That's gotta be. Is that a foot? There's claws. I see the. I
Oh,
see the
yeah,
claw.
that's a
Oh, look at
foot.
the poop. Look at the poop. This is nasty. We should burn this thing down. This is bad.
Go get the excavator.
This is bad. Someone get the excavator. I gotta grab this foot, dude. Dude, the bathtub's right here. Imagine taking a bath and you just like someone's
Here's a little
tapping
tap,
on your
tapping.
back. Oh my God. Yeah, don't tell her. She'll never come here. That's how much I'm not gonna get bit. I can't believe there's. Why is there a foot?
You're getting it?
Oh yeah, I got the foot. Look at that. Looks like a possum. That's a foot.
That's disgusting. Just
Jurassic
found a
Park.
foot.
What? Oh, there's another bone right here. There's your, I don't know, femur or something. I mean, there's
gotta be a
there's
nasty
plastic
bone
in there. I mean, there's poop. There's piles of poop right here.
Fresh poop?
It's not. It don't look too fresh, but there's poop. I mean, I wonder why this place smells. Oh my God, what the heck? All right, let's get rid of this. That's for the memories. Why are we renovating this?
Why didn't you
just burn it?
We should burn this down.
Pedro out.
I'm not sure we're eating this one
I
like
don't
we
think
did
it's
the
gonna
other one.
launch like the
Oh,
other.
come on, let's see it.
Let's give it a whirl.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3. That thing just fell apart. It shattered.
Why'd it explode?
Okay,
Ain't no
I'm gonna go
chicken
see who's living in here. Look at this.
poop. That is.
Oh my gosh. You
There's
wonder why
there's
this
some,
place smells.
there's some poo back in that corner.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
where I saw it.
Yeah, they liked black walnuts.
Nice. Why we were fixing this place? Over lunch break, we had some mac and cheese. We had a discussion of tearing this wall out, building an addition. Yeah, I know, that's a lot. Putting the bathroom over there, making this one giant kitchen. Now that that's under there, I feel like we have to tear
gotta
this
get
out.
rid of that.
Like,
Stand
we
in
have
that
to tear it out. This whole wall and bathroom need to go so we can seal it up. So, for that reason, we're gonna double the size of this cabin, I guess. Because I think we're gonna make an addition in that room over, put a bedroom back there, put a bathroom back there, and then the kitchen, stand right back here. The kitchen would be from here to where it is now. So the whole 8, basically, I guess I'm an idiot, it's why
Yeah.
is this room.
Why
This
is
would be the
this?
kitchen. We'd actually have a functioning kitchen. But the fact that that's there, I feel like we have to tear this wall
that
out now.
bathroom's gotta go.
I ain't taking a bath and getting tickled by a
No.
possum and whatnot.
Something's crawling up the
I ain't about
drain.
that. No. I knew it was bad. We just extracted a foot from behind the bathtub. I mean, it take nothing for a little possum boy to come up through this, chew that duct tape, and he's cuddling up
He'll
with you
get
at
you.
night. Yeah.
What was he eating?
Kill rats and mice. Yeah, I don't think it worked. That was their bedding. Look in the corner, the right corner.
That's mammal size. That's mammal size.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's possum. We
Yeah.
learned that from trapping the possum
From
in
your
the
shit,
chicken
yeah.
coop. Looks just like it. Bro, there's a tree. Like, I was like, hang on, why do I see cedar branches? I don't know. I mean, is this the bare dirt? What is it? No, there's floor.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
laminate.
Yeah.
So they're
He's living in
they're
the house.
inside the house. Like, this is not because like you get crawl spaces. This isn't a crawl space. There's literally laminate down here. See the laminate? It's the same flooring as this. He's living inside the cabin.
Oh, don't touch it.
I did. I used my wrist.
He's gonna come in tonight and go, wow, you guys have really done something with this.
He's gonna bring all of his buddies.
Yeah.
So all of this bedding, all of the tree branches got brought in. Because I originally thought it was the crawl space. I'm like, no wonder it's all dirty. No, like everything in there, they brought.
Yeah.
They've been in there for a while. See, possum barnuminium down in there, right up against the bathtub. Hey, on that note, someone fire up the excavator. Tear this sucker down. I think if we're gonna keep this cabin, it needs to be we need to hire more people. A full reno. Like we need to get this thing. Got to go to the studs. The whole thing. Bathroom's got to go. Kitchen's got to go. We got to gut the whole thing. Otherwise, Evangel's gonna be playing piggy with a possum, and that's not good for anybody. So you guys stay tuned. All right, we got the old bathroom floor. Bathroom floor's looking done. We got the bedroom floor done. We realized they spilled something here, so they had sand and salt or something. Huh?
You gotta see this.
Huh?
You gotta see this.
Really?
We got a problem. Fire marshal.
Oh my, look at that.
Fire marshal.
What?
Look at this.
How did this place, dude, I almost wish this place burned down. Because we could have filed insurance and bought a new one, and now I've got a possum living in the wall.
And a rat living in your electrical.
That's the old electrical box.
See that neutral wire there? How it's they gnawed it down?
No, I like that. They said there's a partial of a rat?
Right there. Look at this bad boy. He got.
See this?
What?
There's
Little
a
rat's nest inside the electrical
and
panel.
That's gotta be good. Oh,
there you go.
One.
the insulation.
That doesn't look that old, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's in the electrical panel.
How
is it not burned down?
I don't know.
I said I wish it would have, because we could have filed insurance, built a new one, life would have been good.
I got one better.
And a mouse?
Nope, I got one better. What's this right here?
Is that a snake? Is it a snake? No way.
That's a snake. See how right there? See the skin?
This place has gotta die.
We have to burn
You
it.
see the skin?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a snake.
that is a snake in the electrical.
Oh, there's
box.
no chance my wife stays here, ever. Even after we finish it, there's no way. She can't, hopefully she didn't see this.
This sucker, man. He got up in there and he's like,
Oh, it's probably nice and warm in there.
Wow.
That is the grossest
Here, I'll give you
thing.
that.
No.
Just take it. I was just gonna, look at that. That's a snake. Yeah, oh yeah. Look at the spine.
Snake and a mouse.
And a possum foot. Man, this place is all full of surprises.
That's what we found. Imagine what we haven't found yet.
Okay, we have to expose it.
I want to know what's going on inside that.
Okay, this is gonna be probably 6 parts of just demoing. I was like, no, go in there, take the cabinets out, rip the floor out. We'll make one episode on the FLAIR channel, the rest go on the BEEFCAKE channel, which is still gonna happen. If you guys want to see more of this chaoticness, you have to subscribe to the second channel. You'll see the construct. That's what we got it, because I know not all of you guys think this is interesting. A lot of you do, and I know you do. So just go subscribe to the other channel. Like I said, link down below. BEEFCAKE Construction LLC is where we're gonna be doing all of it. So on my main channel, you're still gonna see the catfishing, the bass fishing, the farm animals. All I'm gonna keep that all the same. I want to keep that the same because that's where you guys subscribe for the most part. But for those of you that subscribe for the cabin builds we've done, just subscribe to the other channel. That's where you're gonna see all that kind of stuff. I mean, we got an entire dump trailer full. That's trash. We had an entire trailer full. That was keep. We still have stuff out here. I'm soaked in sweat. It's been like 6 hours, and we have a possum, a snake, and a mouse.
3 dead animals.
Yeah.
We've been here for.
And we've
5
only
hours.
exposed like a 10th of the walls.
Maybe.
Not even. Probably like a 15th of the walls. So this will have to continue. Like I said, on the other channel, we'll have to finish down because we have to rip off every bit of paneling now. There's nothing. You have to. You can't not. We got to see how many species are in the walls. I mean, that's going to be the game we play. We're up to 3 now. We'll have to see if you guys have any ideas. I guess I'm gonna give you guys. I haven't given you guys a full walkthrough of this. Oh, I guess we can. Let's rip that carpet up real quick.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's go do that right now. Let's get this done. I'll show you guys what we accomplished from before we got here this morning. We didn't really start doing much till about 10, and it's like 3 or 4. I mean, here's the kitchen. I mean, it looks very different. Bathroom's not terribly different, but we're gonna rip up the vanity. I think we made the executive decision. This is now gonna be part of the kitchen. We're gonna take this. This is outside, so we gotta build an addition. And blow this wall out, make the kitchen. I love a huge kitchen, because catch and cooks, obviously, and a big living space, hangout space. I don't care about bedroom space. I'll sleep with somebody. Well, then, ideally not. But if need be, I will. I'd rather sleep and share a bed with somebody and then to not have space in the kitchen to cook or space in the living room to sit there and watch TV and hang out with the boys. Because when you're sleeping, you're sleeping. Does it matter if you're in a king-size bed or a single bed? If you're in a bunk bed or not? Does it matter? I don't think so. Anyways, this closet's gonna go. You'll see that too. Knock this wall out completely. And you guys ready to rip up some carpet? We're gonna rip up this carpet. Then I think all of the floor will be out completely. There won't be any floor left.
Show them the bathroom too.
Yeah. The bathroom's getting it. Like between that situation and this, how did it not
You
burn?
can see the daylight
Oh,
on camera.
I don't. Oh yeah. Look, that's outside. You see, we got water issues because they didn't seal it up. This place is we should have just tore it down. But we're this far. We're committed. I know you guys are gonna want to see us transform this, take what you have and make it better. And sometimes it's better just to build new. But we're not doing that today. So, all right. Well, we're gonna get this carpet up. You guys stay tuned. Yep. Oh, yeah, professionals out here.
Really?
Hang on now.
We are?
Are we rolling or?
Let's roll it, baby.
Okay.
That's some nice concrete.
That is a nice concrete.
Taped up for basketball court or something.
Why does this concrete look so nice?
It's like
It looks brand new.
We should just etch this concrete.
Look at that, all in one piece.
Yeah, no
You see
glue.
how nice this concrete is?
Yeah.
Like, there's not a speck on it. Oh, wow, it's literally under the stairs, yeah. I think
Slice
you
it.
No, I think you had it. You were pulling it.
You pulling it out? Oh yeah.
Let me get this set.
There it goes.
I don't know about right there, though. Yeah, we might just cut that.
Here it is.
There we go.
Hey. Fold it up
A lot of carpet.
like a burrito.
Got her?
Yeah. So we got a hole in that front right corner.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
There's a tree. There's a tree. That is a full dump trailer.
Well, folks, demo's about, I'd say halfway. We got a lot of it. We got to tear down these walls now because we don't know what's living in it. So if you guys want to see what's living in our walls, go to the Beefcake Construction LLC channel. If you want to see how we're going to design this sucker, Brad's channel, Brad the Builder. Be linked down below. This is going to be a big project.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys enjoyed, catch you the next one. Peace.